It's a dragon. Maybe it's actually a dinosaur? The species of this creature is unknown, but that's not really important. What's important is that you know that you need to save your son. Trek through dangerous worlds while you pick up candy and throw eggs at your foes. Stargrove Scramble is a platformer that was developed in 9 days for the Newgrounds July Jam 2021. Can we just let that settle in? It was developed in 9 days. It's a game jam game. I wasn't expecting much from this game, to be honest, and I was pleasantly surprised. What's going on, everyone? This is a video that is a bit different because it's less of a review and more of a reason you should play this game. So once again, I scoured the featured section of itch.io and stumbled across this gem of a game. There's a few things that you need to keep in mind. This game was developed and likely designed in 9 days, possibly even less than that. It's a game jam entry, and last but not least, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. So I'm unsure about how well I'll be able to convince you to play this game, but I'll go ahead and start out by saying it's completely free to play, and the link to the game is going to be in the description down below. With that out of the way, this game was honestly really well put together in the time frame mentioned. The art is very simple, but aesthetically pleasing. The sounds are honestly so well themed with the game. The controls surprisingly smooth. And what I mean by that is the game feel is pretty on point. Now what do I mean by game feel? You know how sometimes jumping in games just doesn't feel right? It feels like the gravity is turned on just a little bit too low, but not in this game. Jumping didn't feel weird, and it honestly felt polished, if you know what I mean. I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. Then, there are the enemies. The enemy aspect of this game, right off the bat in the first 3 stages, is pretty decent. Like I mentioned, in those first 3 stages, various enemies are introduced, and if you know anything about enemies, they can kind of make or break the game feel. Whether it's going to actually be boring throughout the rest of your gameplay, or if it's going to be pretty fun. Now these enemies, they weren't too annoyingly complicated or hard to deal with. They were just the right amount of annoyance. And I hate to say this, but the most annoying enemy is the cat. Really hate that little sucker. And I can't help but keep jumping back to the fact that this game was developed and designed in 9 days. That's really not plenty of time to create the art assets, program the game, put levels together, and make enemies that do enemy things. Really added that extra bit of challenge that would have otherwise made this just another platformer. Now, I don't really have much else to say about this game, especially since it's very short, with only 12 levels, 12 really well-designed levels, if I may add. So all I can say is you should just definitely play this game, especially if you're a fan of Yoshi. It kind of has that resemblance. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed my thoughts on this game, and I at least convinced one person to play Stargrove Scramble. Just remember, this poor dragon/dinosaur needs help rescuing their son.